Bula. That's how they say welcome in Fiji. So, welcome. I just got back from a family vacation to Fiji, and like every trip, I had to figure out what camera gear am I bringing along. Now, this wasn't a photography trip, it was a family trip, so it had very different priorities. I didn't want to spend the whole time swapping lenses or treating my gear like it was made out of crystal. I also didn't want to be that one person, that's the person that's messing with their camera or their settings while everyone else is halfway to the beach. So I packed light. And throughout this video, I'll show you some of the photos that I took so you can see exactly what this setup is capable of. So here's what I brought. I took the Olympus E-M5 Mark III. I took the Panasonic 20mm f1.7 that's attached to this camera right now. I took the Olympus 14 to 150mm. This is Mark II. This is f4 to 5.6. And I took the Olympus 75 to 300mm, also Mark II. This is f4.8 to 6.7. That's it. Simple, lightweight, easy. Now, I also own the Leica 12 to 60 f2.8 to f4. It's a great lens, but it didn't make sense for this trip. And more importantly, my camera bag was already filled with a laptop, the charger, the batteries for this camera, an action camera, a monopod, my drone, the drone's batteries. So while the Leica may not be that heavy on its own, when you add everything up, it definitely starts to matter. So what was the trip like? We rented a van, we went around the island, we took a boat to another island, we went to the garden of the sleeping giant. We also did the Fijian mud bath. They have these mud pools over there. All right, so let's talk about how this setup worked. The 20mm f1.7. This was my go-to in low light, and it's a pancake lens. I mean, look how small that is. I also use this to get some video clips as well. It's small, it's fast, it's lightweight, lets you grab shots without drawing too much attention. The 14 to 150mm, now this was my main lens that I used on the trip. Landscapes, family moments, random shots out of a moving van. This lens did it all. One of the reasons this lens is great is the range. I wasn't constantly changing lenses. I just kept this on and it was just perfect for what I needed to do. Now the 75 to 300mm, I do enjoy birding. I didn't make any special trips to do, bird photography or anything like that. We stayed near the airport and I got some good shots of some planes landing over the beach and also some birds. It's not a fast lens, but it's light, which is why it made the cut. So could I have brought more expensive lenses? Sure. But between my camera, my drone, my action camera, my laptop, and all the other parts, every ounce matters. These lighter lenses let me focus on my shooting and not managing gear. And that made the whole trip easier. Here's a quick breakdown of the lenses I brought compared to a few others. At the end of the day, this wasn't about getting the sharpest images possible. It was about carrying something light enough that I could actually enjoy the trip. And for this trip, that's exactly what this setup gave me. It was about being in the moment, not behind it. If you've ever traveled with lightweight gear or realized you didn't need as much as you thought, Let me know in the comments. And if you've ever been surprised by what a budget lens can do, I'd love to hear about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.